Kafunda. UG Kafunda.
Former CBC radio journalist dies following a random assault in Toronto. A long-time former CBC radio producer who traveled the world to create radio content and documentaries has died after a random daytime assault in Toronto's East End. In a note sent to CBC staff this week and obtained by the Canadian press, the network said Michael Finley, who worked at the broadcast staff for 31 years before retiring in 2010, died Tuesday, a week after the attack. Kathy Perry, the network's executive director of news gathering and operations, said Finlay died of medical complications after being injured in a random assault in the city last week. Michael will be remembered as an exceptional storyteller, documentary maker, and editor, she wrote, noting Finlay worked on several CBC programs. If you worked on a documentary with Michael, you are experiencing the pinnacle of the craft. Toronto police have said officers responded to a call about assault on January 24th at 3:35 p.m. in the Danforth Avenue and Jones area Avenue. Police, who do not typically release details of victims' identities, said a man was allegedly assaulted and fell to the ground with serious injuries after attack. They are searching for a male suspect. Malcolm Morrison, a former reporter at the Canadian Press and a longtime friend of Finlay, said he and everyone who knew Finlay were absolutely shattered upon hearing the news of his death. This is very, very, very unfair. And what to say? Expect the guy deserved a lot better, and all of his friends. We all just hope that the person who did this gets caught and brought to book before he does something like this to somebody else. Morrison, who first met Finlay in British Columbia in 1974 when he worked at the Vancouver Sun, said he will remember him as a gifted journalist, funny and sarcastic friend. He was saying, I met an awful lot of journalists over the years, and there was none better than Finlay. Mikey was one of the absolute best journalists I ever came across. Just an incredible mind and wealth, intelligent, he said.